Okay, so this little wild guy here, he's about 6 months old, and he came from the same herd. His mother is still up there. She was one of the grandma horses, so they pulled her out of the herd, and she's just gonna go like to the sanctuary and just sort of live her life out and be loved on and that kind of thing. And so this is her last little baby here. And I really liked him. I liked his movement. I thought he was a nice size, and he developed into a nice little horse, so we adopted him as well. And he has the same background and same history as the other horse, but he's a baby. So we're here to see you do a little work with him and see what we can get done with him today.
Every time he looks at me, I'm gonna let him relax. I put some obstacles in here just so he had something to look at. Kind of curious. Nice. Nope. Keep going the way I put you. Good boy. When he wants to look at me, I'll let him stop. But if he wants to change directions, he has to change directions into me. I want to see the front part of you, not the back part of you. Cute little mover. So I'm going to step in front of his shoulder and see if I can get him to look at me. That just made him move faster. That's fine. He can move faster. I'm not going to try to block him. That's just going to make him feel trapped. But I am not going to let him change directions. At least not to the outside. So now I'll step in front of him and see if he wants to look. Nope. Try again. There. Good. Good. So I'm not going to put any pressure on him because I want him to know that that was the right answer. There. He put his head down and he smelled the dirt and he licked and chewed and he went, oh, okay, that wasn't so scary. So now I'm going to ask him to go the other direction. Don't change direction. I don't care what you do with that. You can look at it. When he's exploring it, I'm leaving him alone. You can go around it. You can go over it. You can look at it. You can dig it a grave. The first thing I want from him is his focus. So I'm going to get that by moving his feet. Nope, don't change direction. Now I'm going to step in front of the shoulder. Let him think. He's going to try to go the wrong direction. I want him to look at me. Go around it, over it, I don't care. Just do something. Now I'm going to step in front of the shoulder. Nope. In front of the shoulder. There's a little bit of a thought because this time he didn't turn right away. I'm going to let him think. It might take him a second. Hi, want to look at me? I'm going to dig you a grave right here. I'm so mad at you. Wrong answer. Not going to cut him off. I'm going to go way over here. There. He's got so much movement. If I got directly in front of him, he'd have to run through the panels or through me. No. I'm going to look out of this eye. This eye is scary. So he's very one-sided. He prefers the other eye. Go on. So I'm going to try one more time, set him up in a spot where he's going to want to look right here. He's still changing. Nope. 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 Nope, 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 nope. Just look. Look at me. No. Every time he turns his butt, I'm going to make noise. Let him know that's the wrong answer. No. Wrong answer. Want to be a jumper? He's thinking. He's trying to figure it out. He's like, what are you doing? It's a little scared, shaky. Nope. 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 He's not sure about this. I'm going to get a little bit behind his hip, so he's wondering why. As soon as he looks at me, I'm going to get way away from him so he knows he did the right answer. There's a little. No, not quite. Can't quite do it. You have to recognize the difference between I can't and I won't. And this is I can't. I can't look at you. You're scaring me. So I'm staying way back here. I want you to look at me. Annoy him a little bit. Oh yeah, little jumper. He can only slow down. He can go around that if he wants to, but he can only slow down if he wants to look. So I'm going to ask him to move until he starts to think about why. Don't change direction. Again, can't cut way over there. When he starts to say, what are we doing and why are we doing this? No. He says, that was the way to my pen. He came in from there. He says, I have to run 12.5 miles to outrun a human. There. He's got great movement. Pretty mover, huh, baby? Now when I feel like he's starting to pay attention or kind of wonder what's going on, then I will ask him to look again. There's a little bit. He's licking and chewing. He slowed down his trot. Now I'm going to ask him to look. I'm going to go behind. There's a little. Now Now I'll leave him alone and let him think. There. Now I'll ask him to go this way. And I'll ask him to, there, good. When I step in front of the drive line, which is at the withers, that either turns him to the inside or the outside, depending on the amount of pressure I give and if the horse is understanding it. So he's turning to the outside, just trying to avoid me and not look out of the side. Step in front of the drive line. Wait. Need him to look. It's like I'm an ostrich. I hide my head in the sand. Scary. Now look. There's a thought. He stepped his shoulder a little bit. You know, look. There. 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 That's nice. He changes eyes immediately and then tries to hide his head, which is a fear response. He's not really sure what I want, other than that I might be trying to make soup out of him. Good. There. That time he was able to stand still and face me. That is the right answer. That is the right answer. Yeah. And he's looking and chewing, his processing very fast. So I'm going to ask him to walk. I'm going to ask him to stop and look at me. And that time he hasn't. So I'm going to walk way over here. There. Good. Good boy. So change eyes. Good. Now walk. Now in front of his shoulder. There. Good job. Good job. Now walk forward. Now step in front of the shoulder. And he looks. Step to him. Step away. Good. He's like, what did I do that made you stop? Walk into him when he's looking away. Stop when he's looking. Green light. Red light. It's like, what? Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Good boy. Now I'm going to walk way back here and see if I can get him to follow me a little bit. Come off that rail. There. Nice. Good. If he wants to see that, I'm going to let him. Any curiosity is great. Curiosity builds confidence. So directly behind him, but not close enough to get kicked. And he's working himself a little bit closer to me, which is good. I'm gonna wait here. Look at me. Look at me. Walk away. Now change eyes. All the way over here. There. Good. Right answer. Good. Now walk in front of his shoulder. There. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Still harder on his right eye. There we go. Good. Now cut over the shoulder. There. Good. And cut all the way across there. Good. So I'm going to step in, but not let him change eyes. There, walk away.